So we've got black-capped singing. It's going along the fence line now. See what else we can hear. Sorry about the picture being all over the place. Beautiful blue skies today. Whitethroat singing. Good area for whitethroat, this place. There's scrub and what have you. Where we're heading to now. Hear him singing. Up in the hawthorn somewhere. Yeah, he's up in that hawthorn singing the male. Whitethroat. Wren singing. Yeah, the other side of this elderberry tree. The other side of this elderberry tree it's singing in the hawthorn. So for you that don't know the song of the whitethroat, that's what you're listening to now. Okay, let's move on. So we've got an elderberry tree here. I put this in as a sapling a couple of years ago. Well, it's in a couple of years ago, about 4 years ago. It's made into a lovely tree now. Berries good for blackcaps before they migrate, and whitethroats. Rowan here, rowan tree. There's 1, 2. There's 3. There was 4, but 1's died. I put these in as well. Planted these in for the birds. And you see they've been flowering. We've got alders as well that I put in. That's doing very well. And the brambles are just coming back to life. Good for nesting birds, but for some reason these brambles are cutting right back and let them re-establish themselves. Chiff chaff singing. Just going to go over this part now that we've left to grow wild now. It used to be trimmed back, but left it to grow wild. But you can see it, there's the barn owl box. But when I last checked it in mid-March, there was a tawny owl sitting 4 eggs. Hopefully she's still in there. And come on, Charlie. Move, Charlie. Come on, down. Down. Just found. Get down. No, not for you. Go away. Just found this. I'm not going to touch it. This dead rat. Looks like it's been caught by an owl. Probably tawny from this, the male tawny from this box. I'm going to leave it on this log underneath the tree. So it's on the footpath just as I come to this field. I'm going to leave it there and let the whatever picks it up, whether the owl comes and gets it, or if a fox or badgers come and get it, then they've got a free meal. Okay, so we'll go on, carry on walking, see what else we can hear. Good area for grasshopper warbler as well, this. Not heard one myself this year yet, but I've had reports that there is one singing. So we'll take a walk round here. Don't seem to get lesser whitethroat here, whether it's the area or it's not the right sort of environment for them, but we never get lesser whitethroat. I think I've only ever heard one singing around here, and it was a couple of years ago. So I'm just coming up to the feed station where I feed the birds in the winter. It's all coming nicely now and growing nice, all the weeds are coming up. All the wild plants. There's a feed station. So that's the last homemade bird feeder that I made just before the end of the winter, because the other one fell apart. But you can see it's a good area. Plenty of bramble. Young hawthorns coming on a treat now. I planted this one as well. It's growing right next to a path, so wasn't any use where it was growing, so put it in here. Hopefully it'll extend the hawthorns. A bit more food for the birds. Whitethroat over there singing. Got reed warbler now singing in the reeds over there. Sometimes you can get mixed up between reed warblers in the trills and grasshopper warbler. I'll try not to make the camera shake too much, but you can't help it when you're You got a bad knee and you're limping. And that's reed warbler singing. Local guy that lives down here, that rents the other side, that's got the field. He comes round and cuts a path through, which is good. It is really good. Keeps all the weeds down. It gives you access all the way around then to this dredging bed that's owned by the Canal and River Trust. Look at that stunning view. I'm going to go up this path now. It's slightly overgrown again now. I'm going to cut it back the other way. It's overgrown again. This takes you onto a different part of the dredging bed on my patch. I doubt the dogs will beat me to it because I'm really struggling with my knees. It's a bit darker down here. But we've got a reed bed down there just behind the trees. Not good for the old knees, this. So it's still got the badger latrine in it. This is the old badger set over here, but it's not used now. They have moved. I do know where to, but I'm not gonna give out the location. But there's one of the holes. It's not been excavated for ages. Not been dug out or anything. No fresh soil anywhere. So why they moved, I don't know. It's perhaps somebody could tell me why they move sets and don't go back. And it's quite a vast set, this one was. It was quite big. Old hawthorn there died. A couple of the tunnels collapsed actually on this set. Another hole there. Completely collapsed. Is it? Yep. Yeah, another hole there. It's completely collapsed. Yeah, this set went from here. It went right back beyond the trees over there. There must have been another 4 or 5 holes over there, and it went all the way around here, through here. And they actually dug a new hole over there, but this set's been empty now for about 2 or 3 years now. I used to feed down here and put my camera down and leave it running, you know, when it triggered when any badgers went past. I used to leave them all sandwiches and everything down here, peanuts. Oh, another latrine here. Interesting. Another latrine there, new one. That is new. New batch of poop. So Well, they are in it. They are still in the area. It's just that they're not using this set anymore. Whether it came to the end of its life. Because the original latrine used to be all the way along here. In this like dip. But no more. Let's see if we can get down near the reed beds. See if we can hear some more reed warblers singing. Great views of the rape field as well over here. It's absolutely stunning this when the flowers are. I think the flowers are just coming to the end now. But you can see the rape. And the little stretch of reed bed that we've got that goes all on both sides of the this river. I'll just show you this bit. This is where I used to put a track through here so I could walk up and down, and we had another feed station here as well for the birds. But you can see how much nature claims it back so quickly. And there's another tree I put in a few years back. Old pine. Doing well now. Good height. Just thought I'd give the place a bit more variety of trees because there's no pines whatsoever here on this patch. So I put that in a few years back. I think it's only about 2 foot when I put it in. Well, it must be what? 15 foot? Another tree I'm going to start putting in here is a horse chestnut because there's no horse chestnuts. I've only seen one horse chestnut tree on this patch. I'm gonna get some conkers out of my garden at the end of this year, pot them up in soil and plant some horse chestnuts around here. Sadly, most of the woodland around here is sycamore. There is some oak, there's quite a few oaks, but not as many as there is sycamore. There seems to be a lot of sycamore around here. Let's just listen to the birds singing for a bit. I'm here in the afternoon, so you're not going to hear as many birds singing this time of day anyway. So it's probably have to come down one morning when it's really early and do some filming. So now just coming back onto the main dredging bed. Duck, oh look. Now some people might get mistaken by that. That is a reed warbler. The trilling you can hear is that of the reed warbler, but some people can get mistaken with that with being a grasshopper warbler. Well, it's not that. That was a reed warbler singing. People can get mistaken between the two. Let's go a bit further along the path. Like I said, I'm here in the afternoon, so it's the bird song is not as much. Looks to me like this ash has got a dieback, ash dieback. It'll need to come out or come down. If it looks like it has. It'll have to come down and be burnt. It's got a bit of dieback there as well, hasn't it? Yeah. Doesn't seem to be anything coming through these buds. Don't seem to be bursting. To wait and see. But yeah, it's a good location, this place where I do most of my birding now. Because of my knees I can't get as far and stay out as long as I'd like to. That cap singing to my left then, and reed warbler. Either very low down in the reeds, you can never see it hardly. Yeah, it's in the reeds. When the weeds have started to get to full height, they'll be about this height now. In the summer, got some reeds mixed in with it as well. Great place for that white throats to nest in the middle. It looks so different at the minute because it's only just started growing properly. But it gets so thick. It's really good for the birds to nest in. Funnily enough, no skylarks singing today. So you can see where the field is now, where the dredging bed's been divided into two. You've got a kept grass area now, it's quite large, and then you've got all the scrub and trees on this side. The whole area used to all be weeds like this. I was the first one to come round this dredging bed and open it up, open the track up. And the good area over there is for black caps, like that area. Willow in there, willow trees, hawthorn. Then you've got the ground cover, which is ideal really. Let me get down, start walking down towards the gate. I'll take you to another part now, to where we call where the white bridge is. The white bridge. So I'll take you along to there and see what we can hear from there. Alright, so we're coming up to the white bridge. So there's a reed, well, I don't know if you can call it a reed bed, but a small reed bed, should I say, that edges both sides of the river. And we get reed warblers nesting in there. The reeds are just starting to come up now. You see the old reed and the new reed, and the reed warblers, what they do is when they build the nest, they sort of like tie the nest to the old and the new reeds, so that when they've got eggs and they've got chicks, the new reed camouflages the nest because it grows that quick. So that's this is the other side of the reed bed. It's funny enough that a couple of years ago, up this bank here, right near the top, I found a reed warbler's nest with 4 chicks in it, which is quite unusual from the nest so far away from the bank, or from the reeds. But he did. That's one side. There's the other side. It comes to stop just along there, and you get patches of reed along the river. And there's a quick look at the rape field again. And back we go. There's a view of the locks and the cottages and what have you. The old river to the right and the new river to the left. There's the view now, going back up to the canal. Oh.